Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so last night I was just completely zoned out. Like, I was pushing a really long day, lack of sleep, the whole nine, long drive. So, yeah, tonight hopefully I'll be a little more lively at least. Be with it a little bit more in my gameplay. So, I don't know what happened last night, but in the middle of combat, I could have sworn I had some of my buttons altered somehow. When I was at my family's house, I was playing different games and stuff, and I don't know, for whatever the reason I had it in my head, I must have remapped something wrong because, combat wasn't making sense to me a couple of times last night. Guys, that's just, straight up how tired I was. The buttons were fine, it was me. So anyway, that being said, hopefully we'll have a better night, especially in combat situations. Alright, that being said, somebody commented and asked why I'm wearing the goofy clothes. Honestly, they're all goofy clothes. But I get it, it's really hard to take the game seriously when I'm wearing like a Super Mario Bros. Hat, or that has a spoingy thing there. Like a pigtail, it's like she should be wearing a sign on her back that says, "Pull this." I don't know what would happen. Maybe a jack-in-the-box would come flying out of somewhere, but anyway. Yeah, so why don't we go ahead and take a moment and put some decent stuff on. Now the gloves I'm normally not too particular about, but I kind of like the bodybuilder gloves because I lift, and I don't know, I just like the fingers popped out. I don't think it makes her like any better in combat. It doesn't really matter. This is all strictly aesthetics. None of this has any effect on gameplay, combat, etc. Glasses, I really don't care. Hat, yeah, that hat's got to go. I usually like something a little bit more form-fitting, as long as I can, yeah, that ain't gonna fly. As long as I can stand what it looks like. Reason being is I like to see around the character as good as I possibly can. So like this one here, yeah, I know it looks like 1950s photographer style. But again, it's got that low profile, I can see around it good, especially for combat. What is that, a ski mask? Oh no, far from it. I'm kind of digging the whole Monopoly hat, but yeah, way too big. I am not dealing with that in combat. Alright, so that was our hat. And I'll be changing some of these clothing items soon anyway. So this is normally why I don't take the time to do this, because I don't know, I'm constantly changing them out, that I'm back in here doing the same thing over and over again. As far as scarves go, something like that. It's real low profile, out of the way. It's not this great big fluffy thing. I'm not necessarily particular to that one, but I do like the skinnier, more out of the way items. As far as the robe goes, they're kind of all a bit over the top, I kind of like that though. Again, I feel like I can see around the character, especially when I'm sidestepping around. Not only that, when she's running, it actually makes the cape kind of fly up a little bit, and I can really get a good visual of my field. Some of the other ones I've been known to wear. Some of them more form-fitting, that's not exactly one of them. But there's a couple in here that are more form-fitting than others, but honestly, most of them are going to be pretty baggy. And then last but not least, whoops. Now there is one that I don't think I've unlocked yet that I do normally like to equip. Again, super form-fitting. That is actually not the one I'm thinking of, but it does the same job. So now when I'm in combat running around, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. I'm trying to maximize what I can see around the character. And funny thing is, I'm not... Hey, what's up, Joker? Good to see you, man. Yeah, so, I kind of wish I could do emotes. I'd be doing that whole, Empire Death March music right now. Only the glasses throw it off a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so, damn, I don't even know where the suit is that I would normally wear. It kind of looks like a Three Musketeers getup. And I'm just not seeing that jumping out at me, so... If it was Christmas time, maybe I'd wear that. But it is not Christmas time. Alright, so I forget. Now that's good enough. Actually, that looks like super form-fitting there. But the look of it kind of irritates me, so we're back to this. Alright. Yeah, no emotes in this game, sadly. Okay, so you can already see that cape. It moves around, it flaps around, so it's really not obstructive. So really the only thing that's obstructive now is going to be, you know, the body, the head, the hat. So yeah, that's definitely the way I like to approach combat situations, as lean as possible, so to speak. Not only that, this isn't all goofy. Like, I'm not wearing those, you know, those gigantic eyeball glasses, the frog glasses, or whatever the heck they're called. It's just really hard to take the game seriously when you're wearing goofy stuff like that. Alright, so anyway, I think last night I mentioned we were going to head out and do some questing. Main quest. Some of these other ones, you know, they're kind of spread out. You have to do a lot of, you know, they're time consuming. They're not all in one spot, they're not quick. So I try to kind of do those just as I'm doing my exploring through the castle anyway, you know. I'll probably find a gobstone or two on the way somewhere, even a key or two possibly. If it's nighttime, I might even scoop up some moons, especially in Hogwarts Castle. There's quite a few there. Ghost of Our Love. Actually, you know what? We're going to do that. That's relatively quick. And, okay, so sadly that won't show you on the map. You actually have to go into your inventory, and they give you a map that you have to go by. Map with floating candles, that's the one. Okay, so you see you have to use Luminos here, and that's going to light up some hidden candles. And I know where this is, I just don't know if I can find it on the map. It's not far from where we did the Jack quest, which now I can't remember if that was south or north of the castle. Actually, I think it was north, the tomb. Why is my zoom not cooperating? Oh, no wonder, I'm not on a world map. I'm a genius. Okay, so yeah, I think it was actually north, this direction. So yeah, right here, where we see these two bridges, I'm pretty confident it's at one of these bridges that quest begins at. This is actually a really good early game quest, and honestly, if I was more on the ball, I would have done this in like the third video. Whenever I first went to the whole Owl Tower and got that done.
Revelio.
Okay, so here's the bridge, the stonework with that sign, so that was right in the map. So now again, I can't remember which bridge it is, but one of these two bridges, there should be floating candles appearing. Okay, so there's part of it right there. And honestly, I think it's across this bridge.
Revelio.
But I'm not seeing the flooding candles, which means I'm not doing something right. Maybe you have to open the map here? I don't know why that would matter. Okay, it's the stone bridge with the arch, so maybe I'm not quite... Oh, I'm doing the wrong spell. I'm a, once again, big giant genius. Jeepers. There we go.
Lumos.
Okay, so it's not the wooden bridge, it's actually the stone bridge that we're looking for. There we go. So yeah, the game should take over. Once you got the right place, you're using the right cast, the game will, you know, kind of go into cutscene mode here. So simply follow the yellow brick candles.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
And that should take us right to a treasure chest. I don't think the loot is like super fantastic. It's actually kind of sad. But, you know, loot is loot. Uh-oh, I lost my candles. Oh. It's actually kind of a cool storyline, though, if I'm being honest. It's like this whole love story. And, you know, it's been a while since I've actually taken the time to watch the cutscenes and read the dialogue for the quest. But it has something to do with, like, I guess someone was trying to surprise their date. And they set up this little romantic spot out here with a table. Very, very cool.
I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some. Treasure hunting suits me.
Okay, so yeah, just a clothing item. Again, kind of disappointing loot. That's a better, you know, super early game kind of deal. Actually, I should have done that on the way to Jack Jack. I just, like I said, I spaced on it. Alright, so enough about that. Ooh, Dark Mongrel. Where are you at, Poppy?
Here. Confringo.
Wow, that Confringo with that clothing item? Yeah, buddy. That's quite a damage punch. Alright folks, that is a long flight on a short broomstick, so I am going to warp my happy butt over there. But I really wanted to knock this main quest out tonight because that's going to advance our game. And again, these things, they're just kind of spread out and we're going to do them on the fly. This one right here is one that's really starting to hold me up right now. So we will go ahead and hopefully warp up to that spot. Or down to that spot. Wow, that is way the heck out there. Where is that even at? Okay. So I call this Dueling Peaks. I don't know why, just because, you know, I needed to name it something. But the map is pretty much corridor. So, you know, it's all this straight up and down, but right here it kind of splits off. So you cannot open explore this peak. You have to, you know, go around it in a circle. And then, you know, again, it kind of goes back into a corridor mode until you get to, like, another mountain peak. So anyway, that's where we are heading. I don't know if I've got a travel gate unlocked. Ooh, and I got a demiguise statue I can scoop up while we're there. Speaking of doing things on the fly, might as well get her done. So FYI, an early warning, I'm going to be taking a break here. Probably sooner than later, I'm not really sure. Hopefully I can hold out another good 30-45 minutes here before I need to get up and get some food. And honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to eat because I don't have any finger foods in the house right now. You don't realize, like, how much you need to go grocery shopping until you go out of town for 3 weeks and then you come back and realize there's literally nothing in the house to eat. Alright guys, so back to questing here.
Keeping an eye on things.
Go ahead and give Sebastian a talk. And I'm going to try to skip this stuff, so for you gamers out there, you guys can experience that for yourselves. So go ahead and follow Sebastian.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock.
And I think you can force him if you sprint, so that'll speed up your hike.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay, now there's going to be a whole cutscene thing going on here. This one's rather lengthy. Again, I'm going to try to skip this stuff. Everything the game will let me skip, I will skip.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Okay, yeah, that was a pretty long cutscene if I remember right. I hear a page. I hear several pages.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I bet one's right there by the well. Be careful too, by the way, when you're in the middle of a quest like this with an NPC, you've got like a limit. You can't go too far away from them or the game can kind of start you all over.
Boy will fray my last nerve.
But I don't think I have to follow him right now, so we're good. I'm gonna get this one more page. Then I'll get back to questing. Hey, where'd you go? Okay, so yeah, we gotta speak with both characters, so now we can go in the house and do just that. And I don't think it really matters how you answer, like, I've kind of experimented with that a little bit. And, you know, it kind of doesn't really seem to affect the quest. It's got more or less the same path forward. So answer him however you'd like, you're not going to break anything.
I'm
I try to
sorry
stay as
about
friendly to
earlier.
Sebastian as I can, though, because he's a key NPC. He gives you spells. And,
Are you all right, Anne?
again, I've never actually broken anything, but I'm not going to try either by trying to upset him.
I'll do. I wish you well. I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio.
Oh, a chest. Wait a minute. Apparently, I can't get there from here. Alright, so don't forget your notes. Before we talk to Sebastian, this chest is bugging me. Oh, it's outside. I'm a genius. I should have a counter going for how many times I've said genius tonight. I think I'm up to 4.
Revelio.
Oddly, that feels like an underestimate.
Why will he not listen to
Can't
me?
imagine why.
She's my sister.
I'll...
Okay, again, I'm going to try to just stay friendly to him to make sure I'm going to get everything
Ranrock's
that he
loyalists
has
are
to
capable
offer.
of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Okay, and once again, you can force the game. Just go ahead and sprint, and
All
it
the
should
debris
pick up
you'll
his
see
speed as
from
well.
Whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
Wait a minute, I can't sprint
They've
right
been
now.
digging
Disregard my
for
last.
something. Up there, on that toe, is where they cursed
Okay, I
Anne.
cannot skip this. So I'll just have to go through the game motion
This way.
here. Move it or lose it, kid.
Dig through this rubble. Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. My book.
What is... Oh, wow. I do not have my spells where they belong. I'm sitting here, like, turning on my flashlight. Because I'm a genius, and there's 5. I knew I could squeeze one more in before I really got into things. Oh, he's a tough guy, huh? Ouch. Where'd he come from? Oh wow, he tagged me. Good! I'd ask if you saw that, but I know you saw that. Wow, that ancient throw totally went absolutely nowhere. So yeah, combat is making much more sense tonight, because, you know, I realize the buttons are correct. As I anticipated. Ouch. Ouch! Knock it off! Okay.
Let's get this over. Rather unwise coming back this way.
I had about enough of that. Apparently not enough to, you know, stop taking damage.
What?
Where did you come from? Wow, that totally missed.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
That was a good fight. I actually enjoyed that. I got rolled a little bit, but we are good to go. Sometimes when somebody's shielded in a color I don't have equipped, you know, for example the yellow that you guys saw, I like to wait until I can Protego, and that breaks the shield, or Ancient Throw. It just doesn't always come, you know, when you really need it. I'm not quite sure if I have to do this, but I feel like I need to be a good little witch and wizard.
Revelio.
I wonder if I can blow it up now.
Confringo.
Yes, I can!
Revelio.
Alright, back to combat here. I think we got some more baddies coming. And I'm already starting to feel a rumbling in my tumbly. Which means food o'clock is not too far off from right now.
For a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Alright, we have some stuff to do here.
Whose home was this? Revelio.
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's.
Okay, so just basically look for anything that's going to highlight in blue, go investigate it.
A closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
Lots of stuff over here.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the
Not
well,
quite sure why
the
this
villa.
won't light up for
What do you
me.
mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Maybe it's all like one scene. Yeah, that must have been it.
Confringo. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Okay, I think that's
looks
it.
to me as
Once
though
we get
this
that
was
painting,
intentional.
that'll trigger the next stage here.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh.
Oh yeah, and to speed the crouching thing up, and I never actually knew you could do this to, you know, speed up the crouching part.
They've left all of this.
But it does
simply
cost a
about.
talent point to do that. You can use the
Tells me
roll to
they're
get
up
through
to
this
something
kind of
bigger.
stuff. I can't remember who told me about that, but I do appreciate it. Mike B? I'm absolutely atrocious with names, so that's probably not right, but it's something along those lines. So anyway, whoever that was, you know, thank you so much for that. I'm still kind of, you know, debating whether or not I want to actually spend the talent point to do it. If nothing else, I might just do it for, you know, video purposes.
Journal entry of Isidore. Seems these journal entries are from Isidore's travels. Confringo! Revelio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
Huh, very
Because
cool.
that happens to me too.
I know it sounds...
But I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Okay, now I'm really getting hungry. I have angry tummy. I'm still trying to figure out what I can eat while I'm doing this. You know, normally when I game and, you know, I'm not doing videos or anything, or lives or whatever, well, unless I'm eating spinach because I died, normally I'm just kind of like eating my normal food. You know, I put the controller down, I take a few bites, whatever, pick the controller back up.
A note.
So I might have to try to do something like that. The question is, what can I cook quickly?
Revelio.
I might just have to go take a look.
In the note? I'll be in touch. Till then.
You know, she kind of looks like a Three Musketeer in those clothes. The hat isn't right, but I mean, we could fix that. Alright, so Sebastian is done. Main quest complete. Let's see what we got going on now. Okay, nothing as of yet. I think as soon as we exit, we're gonna get busted
Revelio.
by old boy's friend here.
Do not tell anyone.
Okay, never mind. That letter that I just got, that just triggered another quest for us. But just to make sure, I'm going to leave the Undercroft like I'm supposed to. And just see if there's anything waiting on the other side. What is happening here? There we go. Beans are always good. Yeah, brother, you know me. It's like a food group, man. Okay, I don't see old boy's friend here, so I guess we're good. And ironically, I have beans in cans, but they're black-eyed beans, or black-eyed Susies, or black-eyed peas, whatever the heck they're called. Any and all of the above. And I tried making a burrito with those once, and it was actually not half bad. Problem is, I don't have any burrito shells right now. I hear a page. It is eluding me. Alright, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Okay, astronomy class. So anything that has to do with spells, I prioritize. So both of these, essentially. Astronomy class, I don't think we get a spell right off the top. That just opens up... I mentioned a few videos ago, there's like telescopes throughout the land. And there's like so many, you know, in each region or whatever, and you have to find those. And, but again, that's not directly related to a spell, so I'm going to prioritize and go after this first. I'm not sure if that's in the castle or not. It is not. Wow, that couldn't be any farther away. Luckily, we got a travel gate. Jonathan Gutierrez, hello. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So I think my window for studio froze because it's showing me that nobody is on right now, but I'm talking to you guys real time here. So yeah, something's not right with it. So if we disconnect, or if you ask me something in chat here and I don't answer, that's why it froze up. Apologies in advance if that happens. Alright guys, this is where it all starts. This is where we begin our quest. That's quite a doozy in there, I remember. Now, this is a good quest because I think we rescue a hippogriff in this one. Honestly, it's been a while, I can't remember anymore. But it's a castle like this if this isn't it. And, actually, gosh, yeah, I just can't remember. But before I get into this, I do want to go to the kitchen and see what I can muster up very, very quickly. So I can feed the beast here. So I will be back in the matter of a minute or two. I'm just going to be in there long enough to see what I've got available. You guys might even be able to hear my activities in the kitchen. Not really sure. nuts. Okay, I already know what's for dinner. It's going to be breakfast for dinner. I've got toast. I've always got toast. And I've got a can of chicken a la king. So put toast in toaster. No, wait, you don't put toast in toaster. You put bread in toaster. And then, that makes it hot. You butter that. And then you smother that with the chicken a la king. Instant, single people's meal. And I use 100% whole wheat bread, so there's some nutrition there.
I'm glad that you received my.
We're not going to talk about all the man-made chemicals that's in the canned food, because then that ruins it. And I have ice cream in the freezer. So yeah, we're going to have breakfast for dinner, and then we're going to have dessert for dessert. Although you don't normally eat dessert after breakfast, so that's going to be a little weird. Maybe I should go the extra mile and make an egg with that.
Revelio.
Alright, I don't know what I'm doing right now because I'm thinking about food. What are you doing right now?
This is stronger than I had thought.
Oh wait, I don't have to sit here. Okay, so there should be a way up over here. And there are bad guys, but not just yet. First we gotta break into the place.
Revelio.
Oops.
That did it.
Okay, once that's up, it should stay up.
Revelio.
Oh man, I'm gonna be swapping
Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
constantly. Ooh, check that out. Okay, now I need to put that over here so I can get up topside.
Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Those nuts? Yeah, corn nuts are good. That was actually dinner last night when I was driving home. Part of my dinner. Ah, come on. I totally didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and fix that before I get into combat and forget that I did that.
Revelio.
I probably should have mentioned, try to come here with an empty inventory.
Revelio.
Or as empty as possible.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Confringo.
Okay, there's a way in there.
Revelio.
Now guys, there's a treasure chest in here I have not been able to figure out how to get, and it is driving me crazy. So we're gonna see what happens tonight. Maybe I'll see something, that I've been missing. But, yeah, every playthrough I try, I spend hours on it, and again, I have yet to successfully get up there, so... Oh wait, I cannot get there from here. That's right, first we have to go around and move that box out of the way. Which is literally the reason this window is here. That I just, took the time to look in and then didn't actually use. Could you guys hear me from the kitchen, just out of curiosity?
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
I only ask because when I'm playing Fortnite, people can actually hear me in the kitchen through my headset microphone. I would imagine the open air mic would be, just the same. Okay, so the chest I have not figured out how to get is up there. Now, it looks easy, right? You use this box, you climb, you go up there, and you get it. I don't know what the deal is. I have not been able to do that. So I'm going to try it again. Just because I'm me. Now watch it work like nothing. Okay, that... Uh-oh. Laptop's about to die. Okay, we saved that.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, maybe I need to scoot that over a little more. It's like getting hung up. Oh wow, look at that. I got up here. Okay, I don't know why.
Revelio.
I've never been able to do that in the past. I've always tried it the same way. But I'll take it. There's got to be a first time for everything, right? Oh, wrong spell. I'm a genius! Excellent.
I will be right up.
I knew you could do it. This way.
Tego.
I will
Okay, I
get
can't
the door.
skip this, bear with. Follow Natty.
Revelio.
Okay, let's make sure I'm not missing any loot. Ooh, what's that?
That is the main keep. My guess is that
I think that's outside on the roof, so we can fly up there for that one. But I don't think we can fly yet. I think we're in a no-fly zone until we're done here. Actually, no, this might be a permanent no-fly zone. Okay, I'll come back to that chest.
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
Yeah, that is. Okay, this is the hippogriff. For some reason that confused me. Because normally, like, one of the other NPCs has to do with animals, Poppy. But yeah, this one is totally Natty. Natsy, or whatever her name is. Okay, get to the roof. Got it.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Wishful thinking. I already knew that wasn't going to fit through there, and I did it anyway.
Levioso. Revelio.
Okay, I didn't think so. I think we need to get up there the way I went the first time.
Not
That's
the
right.
safest place to sneak into. Revelio.
Oh, here's our combat.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Finder. Revelio.
Not to mention some goodies.
Confringo. Here. Revelio.
Something I noticed in last night's recording, it was picking up my button mashing like a lot. Like super loudly.
Confringo. Finder.
So, I don't know how to fix that other than move the mic farther away, but unfortunately that will cause a problem, you know, you guys won't be able to hear me then.
Confringo.
And if I have to... You'll need to be quicker
Oops.
than that.
Will I now? Oh, yeah, I will.
Like,
Because that wasn't the right attack. Okay, you know what? I've had about enough of you. You're dead. And you're dead.
Revelio.
Sometimes I have to remind myself actively that I've got that ancient magic. And it's awesome. So I normally hit the in-between compass points, northeast, southeast, you know. I normally find it that way.
Revelio.
So, Joker, just out of curiosity, have you tried the game yet? Or is this like a project for another day, maybe?
Confringo.
Or do you even have interest in it, based on the videos here? I know you're not a Harry Plopper fan, but, you might like the game.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. A little more.
Another one bites the dust. Alright, it is 11:22, and I'm a numbers guy, so that's 1122. That means I need to 1122 myself off the couch and get my dinner.
Revelio.
So this is a good point as any to take a quick break, and it will not take long to put toast in the toaster. I mean, put bread in the toaster. I might have to deal with this first. My stomach needs to be patient.
You will not survive this fight!
Get back here. Whoa, where'd you come from? I wonder if they die when they fall off. I don't see little red arrows on my minimap. I'm assuming they're dead. Alright, now we need to feed the beast. So what I'll do is I'll stand here so you can see what my character does whenever I'm not using my controller. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Stand by. I wonder what she's looking at. Let's take bets on what she's looking at. When I come back, I'm going to turn around and see what she was staring at that whole time. My money is she caught somebody taking off their pants. Alright guys, thank you for your patience. I slightly changed the menu because I felt like it would speed things up just a little bit. I settled on an English muffin with butter, a banana, and nuts, pistachios. So it's kind of breakfast, but it'll do in a pickle. I bet she's looking at a ghost. Hey Dee Dee, how you doing tonight? Now let's find this out, shall we? I'm curious. What could she be looking at? I think she's looking that direction. Kind of hard to tell. Well, nobody's taking off their pants. Yeah, I guess it's just the scenery. That must be some tree. Normally when NPCs are staring at something like that in a video game, there's like something nearby, like another NPC, some loot or something, and you know, maybe an item, you know, something to interact with. Kind of weird that she was looking at absolutely nothing. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing here is trying to play my game and take a moment to stuff my face in between things. Mmm. Ingly muffin. Yummy.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Alright. There is probably loot that I'm missing here, but when we're done I'll try to go back through and, you know, collect what I didn't. Oh, check me out. I just found that upper one. Nice. That's a nice little tucked away spot. And we can probably see that from like underneath. Yeah, we were down there. Wait a minute. I got totally turned around there.
Revelio.
Alright, next part.
It's all right.
I think there's more combat coming
There
up.
we go.
So, I'm gonna stuff my face.
There you are.
Oh, maybe not. Sweet. So for you guys that really liked the movies, this is right out of the movie, guys. Loving it. I really like movies with kid heroes. And that scene where, you know, Harry was writing this thing and he, like,
There's the Hogwarts
was just, you know, super excited and you could tell he was having fun and stuff. It was really neat. You kind of got that feeling like, oh yeah. I don't think it's as exciting in the game. I mean, it's a cool mount. But honestly, I prefer to just rely on the broomstick, so I rarely use the animal mounts for flight. Right out of the movie, guys.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
Indeed, Dee Dee, indeed.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yep, very cool. Funny thing is, when I first watched the movies, I thought they were saying hypocrite. You know, like someone who yells at other people and they do that themselves kind of thing. Hypocrite. So I just thought it was like a funny play on words, you know. I didn't realize it actually had a legit name, the Hippogriff. Like, okay, well, I feel silly. Were you really? Holy cow, I didn't realize that was a real place. Very cool. Where is that?
When you have a moment, please stop.
Highlands of Scotland. I'm not familiar with that.
Something to share with you.
Good girl, Highwing.
Alright, so that is the animal mount. Oh yeah, so you know, you don't have to use the broom. B, you know, equips your broom. Y equips whatever animal you have in that spot. So, you know, it's not like it's any harder to get the animal out, you know, versus the broomstick. I don't know, it's just like, I guess, a personal thing. I just really like the broomstick. But I mean, you can still do all the same stuff. You can Revelio, you know, look around. Maybe just for the purposes of the video, I'll play a little bit more with the mounts. So you can mount this, the Thestral, and a couple others. A couple of them are like really
no need
big.
To race now, my friend.
So it's more or less like riding the broomstick, it's just not the broomstick.
Revelio.
Alright, so that actually went a lot quicker. Northwest. Okay, cool. You know, I spent time in Europe, but I didn't quite make it to Scotland. That was one of my big regrets. I actually didn't make it to England either, like anywhere really north of like Netherlands. Netherlands was the farthest I made it. And even that wasn't very far in. So, yeah, I don't know, like I said, one of my big regrets. If I ever make it back out that way, Scotland will be the first on my bucket list. I wanted to like go explore the William Wallace history trail. I really liked that Braveheart movie, so it was just like, I don't know, I tend to fill my bucket list with things off of movies. Like, for example, the True Lies movie. That whole, you know, driving bridge that connects all the islands in Florida, the Keys or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, someday I'm driving that. And I did, you know, it took years, but I finally made it. And yeah, that whole William Wallace history trail was another. See some of the battlefields and the castles and such. I'm sure they're all ruins now, but that's okay. Alright. Okay, so I will probably be doing this very soon. Deke, that's a no-brainer. Anything room or requirement? I'm going to sidestep and do that stuff. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't know that. Thanks. So I can see a lot in that one little area then. Or it's probably not a little area, but, you know, geographic area. Alright, so we should be able to start opening up more habitats for animals.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loon.
Ah, hello.
Okay, can't pass this.
About that, Deke has had a thought. Seems the room thinks you need more space.
And
Alright. I don't know if we can actually use this yet. I'm going to try. Yeah, buddy. So this is the one I like to keep my hippogriffs in. Some of the other more obscure beasts. The thestrals will go in here. It's easily identifiable to me this way. Like, I don't have to run from room to room trying to figure out where my animals are. Oh wow, I've already got one. Nice. Unicorns can go in here, for example. And just for good measure, I'll fill it up with something, I suppose. Maybe the moon calves. Or maybe the Kneasels. Awesome, yeah, good to know. I actually noticed that about most European cities. Very clean, very friendly people. It's a very different, like, feel. Like in the States, everybody's always in a hurry. In Europe, it seemed like people are just out to be out, you know? They'll talk to you, they'll be super friendly. Very, very different. I don't know how it is since COVID, but at least, you know, when I was there, it was more or less that way everywhere I went. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll dump the Kneasels in here just for now. Go ahead and get what I can while I'm here. This will start saving me a lot of money too, by the way. I won't have to keep going out to buy these from vendors. Not only is that limited, you know, because it's not an endless supply, their inventories are limited. It takes a while to restock. But, you know, the expense of it all. That's the main thing. And I'll leave them out so they can resupply. That's quite a cooldown. You can see it's like a half an hour. So, you know, just while you're out doing other stuff, it's nice to know these are gonna reset. Hey, where are you going? I need to pick your bones, or whatever you are. Oh yeah, guys, and it's a new habitat, which means more hidden goodies. I don't think there's anything off this way, but I'm gonna double check. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't really show you on the minimap, like, where the boundary is, so you just have to, like, go until you can't anymore to know. That's a mini annoyance of mine. Oh god, where have I been? Pretty much all the big ones, like Prague, Paris, you know, Frankfurt, and a lot of the in-betweens, you know, just... Golly, like, I can't even think of half of them. Oh, I didn't really make it into Spain either. That was another regret. I really wanted to, like, check out some of the beaches down there. Spain, Italy, but it was a bit far, you know, and kind of expensive to get to. I did go to Italy one time. We got a cheap Ryanair flight. And we went down and visited my mom's cousin, who died in World War II, was buried in a military cemetery there in Nettuno, Italy. So we just kind of flew into Rome. You know, we did a little bit of sightseeing while we were there. Not much. But, yeah, and then we drove to Nettuno. And it's a coastal city. Beautiful down there. I really wished I could have gone to the beach while I was there. And yeah, it's amazing what you can find on the internet. My mom just went on Google, typed in the guy's name, you know, and it told her cemetery name, plot number, everything. Aisle, row. Pretty wild.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright. That's one of the little loot spots. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I knew, you know, growing up, my mom used to talk about her cousin who died. I think he died in a B-17 over the skies of Italy somewhere. And, you know, I didn't really understand the depth of what all that meant. So as a young adult, you know, going there with my mom, it was just a very surreal experience. It really kind of makes you realize, like, wow, like, it's real, you know, it made it real. You know, it's one thing sitting in the classroom reading it in a history book, you know it's real, but it's a very different kind of real going into it that way. Okay, now I know there's a way to get that hidden chest. Aha! Tricky!
Revelio.
And at some point I'm going to have to get up and make my protein shake. Okay, there was that tricky chest. But I think there's more looting to do around here. Or maybe that was actually it. I'm not seeing anything else really popping out at me. What, did I just take fall damage? I think I did. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna call this one good. I think there were only a couple of chests this time. Alright, so I'm going to stand here and see what the animals do, see if they even interact with my character. I'm going to go make that protein shake real quick and I'll be right back. And I want dessert, like, I feel like chocolate. My only option is ice cream, but I kind of really don't feel like ice cream tonight, oddly enough. I totally forgot. I had restaurant ice cream in a to-go cup sitting in my freezer since, like, Father's Day. And I just opened my freezer. I was like, oh, I remember you. So yeah, that's getting eaten. But wow, it's like rock solid. Alright. Oh, it's so good. Vanilla. Hey, where's my animals? I thought they'd be like coming over to say hello. Nothing? Not one? Maybe my armpits stink or something? Kind of cool to watch the hippogriff fly around, though. Yeah, leather can get pretty fragrant. Wow, the first time I smelled somebody in my immediate vicinity take off their leather boots, wow! That was unique. I mean, it smelled like feet, for sure, but there was a little something extra in there with the stinky feet odor. Fragrant. I like that. Alright, yeah, banana and ice cream. Yeah, good combo. Loving it. Yeah, hot feet. Sweaty, stinky, and marinated in the leather boot. Wait a minute, wrong quest. I want to do the Deek quest. So I'm probably going to get brain freeze, and that's okay. It's already kind of starting in. There's got to be a travel gate around here. Did I get the demiguise statue? Yes. And that just reminded me, I totally forgot to grab that one in the other town. Frito feet? Like the potato chip? I don't think I can ever eat Fritos again if that's the case. Alright guys, now at this point in the game, I'm going to keep a better conscious effort to keep my inventory cleared out. I already know I'm not going to ever keep anything blue, green, So I'm just going to sell that stuff right off the top, you know, even if it's not unlocked. It's gone. I really don't even want to equip purple anymore, but some of my purple stuff's pretty good for right now. So yeah, you know, I'll keep some of the purple. But definitely not blue. Definitely not green. Reason being is the superpowers. You can only attach a level 1 superpower to a blue coat. And a lot of times it doesn't even have the attach, you know, capability. So I don't know, just... Blue's got nothing for me. And then when it starts filling up a little bit more with purple and yellow stuff, then, you know, that's when I usually go back through, see if there's something that I want to put the materials in for upgrading. And go from there.
For all that you've done for us.
Was that purple? Okay. Nice, clear inventory. Yeah, so that, you know, I don't even really like Fritos anyway. It's like a once-in-a-while kind of thing. I don't know, it's like... When you start eating them, you start getting sick of them pretty quick kind of thing. But the one exception is Fritos and bean dip. Like, you have not lived until you've had Fritos dipped in bean dip. And I'm not talking like refried beans. No, you've got to get like the actual, no kidding, legitimate bean dip that comes in a can. It's already, you know, pre-made. It says bean dip for specifically for chips. Yeah, that is quite a combination. Now that I will not get tired of for some time. But yeah, applying that to stinky feet. Ugh. Now all of a sudden I want Fritos with bean dip. I don't think I'll ever eat them plain again. Because now I'm thinking about stinky boots. Leather. And look at me flying around in circles for no reason. Find the cave, Roger. Seven-layered dip. So because I'm all, you know, vegan and, you know, I try to keep my diet pretty clean. I've actually kind of made my own version of a layered dip. And it doesn't exactly taste taste the same. Brain freeze.
Revelio.
Yeah, so like instead of using sour cream, I use Greek yogurt. So now that's not vegan, you know, it's animal. But it gives you a good healthy protein. And a good healthy, you know, like if you get the non-fat, a good healthy protein source. So I feel like subbing the sour cream for that, you know, it's still coming from cow milk basically. So I'm not omitting that. I'm just, you know, I feel like instead of just getting the sour cream fat, at least I'm getting protein. So that goes in there real thin like, and then I put refried beans in there. Guacamole, of course. Salsa, absolutely. And I feel like I'm missing something. Got the beans. Oh, the vegan crumbles. You know, it's supposed to be like ground beef. It's not. But, you know, it's close enough. It resembles it when you're eating it. You don't mind it so much. See, I'll put like a real thin layer of that in there too, because it's not exactly healthy. It's still heavily processed. But it at least makes me feel like I've got the hamburger in there. So yeah, like the beans, the meat, those are hot. And then things like the... oh yeah, tomatoes. Don't forget the tomatoes.
Are you in here?
Salsa, you know... Greek yogurt, all that's cold. So I kind of have like a hot-cold thing going on in my layer dip. I actually keep trying to make that for my daughter, but she's like, ew, healthy. So that still hasn't happened. And she doesn't really sound like that. But it's not far off either. Yeah, fresh tomatoes, gotta have them. Like, the tomatoes offset the hot stuff. It's perfect. Those go in cold, too. I think I literally just wrote my grocery list for tomorrow. Oh, cold teeth. Oh, it hurts. My teeth never used to be this sensitive. Is that part of aging?
Revelio.
Or has this always happened and I just never cared when I was a kid? Now that is a good question. Did I miss stuff?
Revelio. Confringo.
Wait, I think that's the way forward. I just got all kinds of turned around.
Revelio.
I feel like I missed something back here. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, that comes later. I kind of forget sometimes. You can see through walls and it really throws me off. We can't get up there from here yet. This is one of those like super confusing multi-layer caves. And I remember really getting stuck in here my first playthrough, so this should be interesting.
Accio. Finger. Confringo. Revelio.
I'm pretty sure I can't get through this hole. Oh, mama! That just, like, give me the heebie-jeebies. I almost threw my controller down. I am not gonna lie. Wow! Aging is defined as the process when the body starts hurting for no apparent reason and can no longer do the things you used to do before. But honestly, I feel like age is more of a marital status than it is a number. Like, if you're married with like 8,000 children, you're going to feel pretty old. Whereas if, you know, you're single and never got married and never had kids, you probably feel pretty young. My work here is done. Yeah, thanks for helping me with my shopping list. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I like your tortilla chips idea. I do like all things avocado because it's like a superfood. And I'm really into avocado toast now. My daughter got me into that, surprisingly. It's just like whole grain bread, you know, it's toasted. And then instead of using butter or anything else, it's like just avocado spread. A little bit of salt and pepper. Freaking amazing.
Confringo. Revelio.
So try to explodey those things. That'll save you a lot of hassle.
It looks as if Hog was here some time ago.
Man.
Must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo. Finger. Revelio.
Purple. I'll have to see what that is. I gotta go back and unlock a bunch of stuff anyway.
Revelio.
Uh-oh.
Accio.
Something sees me.
Confringo. Finger.
Oh, wow. Totally missed that.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Kind of lost track of which way I was even going here. Okay, that's where Mama came out of. I bet she has 8,000 babies. I'm gonna try to kill all of them.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Nice. Yeah, fried egg, perfect. Yeah, that really tops that off, and then I get the protein out of it that way. I tried scrambled eggs on it once, and it was just like too much. It was all over the place. Like the scrambled is too fluffy, but the fried, it's like it becomes part of it. Yeah, I eat eggs too. You know, I don't eat a ton of the things, but you know, I'll probably eat, I don't know, probably a good like 4 or 5 a week or something. It's actually probably quite a few. Just because they're so versatile. Like, eggs go with almost everything. And it's good protein. Oh, congratulations! Yeah, that's a good game. I really liked the ending. Like, in BOTW, that was just a super big letdown. Almost, you know, borderline depressive. But TOTK, they really did a good ending. Like, I liked the fight. I thought it was challenging and tough, but still fun. I liked that whole, you know, all the sages come to fight for you, you know, when you're getting swamped. I don't know, I just really liked what they put into that. What was your weapon of choice for your Ganondorf fight, just out of curiosity? Okay, so we got some combat coming up. Rather quickly. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually focus on that first, because he's a baddie. Okay, so he's dead. Oh wow, where'd that come from?
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo. Revelio.
Yeah, if you don't like spiders, you're probably not going to like some of the Harry Potter movies. And you're definitely probably not going to like this game. Because there are a lot of spiders.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
And then they make, yeah, right by you? No, that's not okay. Now every time I have a little itch on my neck, I'm like reaching for it. Can I make my head invisible? For real? Hold up. I didn't even know that was one of the options. Oh my god. It's been there the whole time. What? So I can make my glasses invisible too. I mean, it's not the Samus Aran haircut, but at least you'd have a blonde-haired female, you know, figure. Heck yeah! Glasses. Thanks, Dee Dee. I'm wiggling my toes. This is cool. For some reason, I thought when you pushed that, it unequipped that and the power along with it. But that doesn't make sense because the item is still equipped, right? So like I'm still getting Unforgivable 3. Sweet. Wait, can you make everything invisible? Like that stupid cape? What? Oh my god, that's so much better. That's gone. Man, I feel like I need to buy you dinner. This is awesome. Wait, what's she wearing under those? Like, is it appropriate? This is a G-rated channel. I'm kind of afraid to find out. That does not work for me at all. So yeah, that's going to stay on. But the gloves, yeah, we don't need the gloves. Actually, gloves are kind of cool. Gloves can stay. Now she looks like a proper musketeer. Yeah, thanks for that tip. For some reason, I thought, you know, that whole Ghostbuster symbol was like it would remove the clothing item completely. Like, the superpowers and everything, so I was just too afraid to push it. Alright, getting more brain freeze. Wow! If I keep eating this, I'm going to start talking like I just got out of the dentist office. So you use Master Sword, Rocket Shield, and Bomb. Yeah, bomb arrows are huge. I'm assuming a Savage Bow. I think the 5-shot. But yeah, that Savage Bow, that really takes it out of that guy. I mean, it's no contest. Oh, Nimue. Oh my goodness. I totally read right over that name. I'm so sorry. How are you doing tonight? And welcome, by the way. Nimue, if I'm not saying that right, please correct me, but you might have to like type out a pronunciation key for me because I'm not very, you know, very good at reading names. Yeah, thanks for that tip on the invisibility thing. Like I said, I was just too chicken to ever push the button before. So you were given the Master Sword by default. Yeah, Rocket Shield, I read that. No, it's just invisible. Stats stay the same. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I like what you said there. NPCs will comment on it. That's funny. I play Skyrim. And, you know, I don't know. Just, you know, sometimes I'll put something in a chest and forget to re-equip clothes. And I play first person normally, so I never know if I'm even wearing anything. And then all of a sudden, you know, I'll start hearing like somebody whistle or just, you know, one of the comments they make. I don't know, it's just funny. It's comedy. It's good to know they incorporated something like that in this game. Savage Bow, nice. Oh, so you must be a European time zone if you're heading to work, unless you're a night worker. Well, have fun at work. Thanks for checking in. Netherlands, okay, nice. Yeah, definitely welcome. Appreciate you popping in today. Hope you have a good one.
Revelio.
Wow, too much ice cream and now I forget where I'm going. This way maybe? One reason I really like to make sure I scoop up all the loot is, I'm gonna have to pay attention to this fight here. This is not a low-grade enemy. I don't even know why I tried to do that just now. Ouch. I'm gonna try to like milk this a little bit so I can get some ancient magic. It's not really gonna come at you a lot. So yeah, you just kind of have to try to milk the cow here a little bit. Okay, I just got a little more there. Every little bit helps. Okay, I don't know where the big baddie went. I don't think I finished it off, so there must be another fight coming up. I'm not sure if these things open. I'm gonna shoot them and ask questions later. Or shoot first and ask questions later. I wish I had a crosshair or a cursor. And there might be one in options. I probably need to open that and find that out, since I brought it up. What, did he get stuck? Oh wow, he got... Okay, yeah, the fight's not over. Not quite sure how to get him from up here. I definitely don't want to fall in that pit with him. That would be a very bad day for me. Oh, like that. Ouch! Mommy! I don't know how I just pulled that off.
Revelio.
Okay, that got a little hairy. You know what, I think I'm just going to go ahead and spend that talent point, just because, you know, for the purposes of live videoing, I feel like this takes too long. I can't remember what wheel that's on. That's it right there, I think. Okay, so yeah, you gotta basically just hold down B instead of, you know, depressing B. So you can still, you know, do your rolling, your normal evading, but then if you hold the button down, then you get that cartwheel thing going. But apparently you gotta do it before you start crouching here. Hey! Look at my ego. Why didn't that work? There we go. So you gotta be pretty precise, it looks like. But definitely speeds up the process. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the way out. Just wanted to make sure I was, you know, doing a good thorough look over, wasn't missing any kind of loot crate.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Okay, that's where my mini-map shows there's another corridor here, so it must be above or below me. Probably right under me, actually.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Okay, well, Tobbs biffed it. Poor guy. He was a good elf. Such a loyal beast.
Revelio. Confringo.
Speaking of hidden loot spots,
Revelio.
good amount of gold there. I wonder if taking off the clothes makes you swim faster. Like in Zelda games, if you're naked, Link will swim faster. I wonder if that's a thing here.
Revelio.
Oh man, I forgot to evade. Okay, so that's the way out. Remember I mentioned earlier? So that's kind of like the way we came in. So yeah, that I don't want to jump down there just yet. I want to make sure I finish my looting first. There it is, baby. Yeah, that really speeds our lives up. Okay, I must be missing something here. I don't really see another way out of this spot, though.
Revelio.
Hey, Draven, what's up? Good to see you tonight. Yeah, see ya. Alright, back to, say I'm missing something here, a corridor, not really sure. Or that might have been something that we had to hop down for from another elevated area. I kind of want to get it though. So I think what I'll do is go back through from the beginning.
Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Okay, yeah, so down there, I'm seeing that. Aha! Okay, yeah, I could have done this right from the beginning.
Revelio.
I even looked down there too, and it didn't register that I needed to hop on down. Okay, so now I'm not seeing any more light ups. Spiders. Alright, we are out of here. Wow, I think I just hit my limit. I can't even finish the ice cream. Probably a good thing, too, because it is late. I'll be up all night sweating. Like the meat sweats.
Revelio.
Alright, not really seeing anything of interest. Maybe a spider nest. Those don't usually have like anything great. But sometimes it can be worthwhile. Not only that, it's just fun to do a little killing. I really enjoyed the combat in this game. Watching videos on it, I wasn't sure. Just, you know, I wasn't sure about the whole wand thing, but it doesn't play like it's a wand.
Revelio.
Wow, that one was like really tucked away.
Confringo. Revelio.
Alright, I think I got a placement issue there. Those must be glitched out underground.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Finger. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategies won't work on me.
Oh, what's up? The mummy.
You shouldn't go about stealing
Confringo.
goblin stones stolen by others now, should
Oh
you?
wow, that just happened.
Confringo.
You alright, buddy? Or are you a bad guy? Can't really figure out what's going on here.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yeah, this is glitching. Like, something ain't right here.
Confringo. Revelio.
You're the one who stole our hippogriff.
Expelliarmus.
Ah, what?
Revelio.
Alright, well, I don't even see a chest over here, so that was a total waste of time. I mean, there usually is, though, so, like, this is confusing.
Confringo. Revelio.
I'm not seeing one lighting up. Alright. I'm over it. Hey, what's up, Lewis? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I think he did leave. I don't know, my view counter isn't being reliable tonight. Sometimes it says 0, but like 2 or 3 people are chatting when it's saying that, so now it says 2, but again, I don't know if that's reliable. Alright, back to quests. Okay, so that's room of requirement. Yeah, I can already feel the heat from the sugar, like... I might need to go turn a fan on here in a second. Too much ice cream. Too late at night. The meat sweats are real. Oh yeah, I think I can plant my... Where are you? I bought one of those... Or maybe I didn't? That's right, I decided to hold off to see if I could get that for free by doing a quest later on.
Revelio.
Alright. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Hogwarts? It depends. Yeah, I'm eating ice cream at 1 a.m. like a genius. I'm sure I'm going to pay for that later when I'm trying to sleep, but it was so good. Yeah, it just depends. Like, if you like the Zelda games, you will probably like this game. It kind of feels like you're in a Zelda game, kind of. Like, there's puzzles, there's questing, there's, you know, exploring. The combat is fun. You know, there's farming to do, so... Yeah, I would say if you like the Zelda games, you'll more than likely like this one. Not only that, there's these puzzles you gotta go around and find that, they give you inventory. The more puzzles you do, the more inventory you can get. Kind of like Korok Seeds. So sometimes I accidentally even call them Korok Seeds when I'm out and about. Alright, guys. Questing. So we got Deke taken care of. I want to hit this one next because I think he's got a spell for us. And then, yeah, astronomy class will do that here right after that. Okay, where's my quest marker there? Oh, it's like real close to me. Wait, what? Either I'm blind or that quest marker ain't showing up. Okay. I was tripping there. Yeah, I actually played all of the Zelda games growing up myself. Maybe I skipped one or two. Like Majora's Mask. I think I didn't make it through that one, but... And then the one that has like all the trains and stuff, I didn't do that one either. But I think I played just about every other Zelda game there was. Definitely liked the story to them all. And of course the newer ones, you know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, those are just open world and yeah, so much fun. Horizon, okay. Is that a PC game or is that on console?
Revelio.
I do have a PC that would probably be able to handle that game. Any game, really. It's the one I'm doing my video recording and editing on, actually. But it's a pretty good machine, so I think it would be able to handle a game. It plays Fortnite pretty good.
It's me, Gareth.
And that's a pretty complex game. Excuse me. Alright.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's PC, okay. Or no, PS5, I misspoke there. Yeah, I actually don't have a PlayStation. I've never really
You're an
owned
ominous
one, so I've
speaking
never
about.
played the
He's dealing with
games.
I want.
There's a few that I've wanted to that were only on
This is
PS,
right.
like
Meddling in the
Genshin
dark
Impact,
arts
for
is
example.
dangerous.
There's more. Perhaps.
I just haven't yet invested in one.
I'd like to know more about it. Crucio.
I need to pay attention to this dialogue here.
How?
I want to make sure I stay on his good side. I don't want to offend him.
I'll make Ominous understand.
Protego.
He'll change his mind.
Yeah, so Genshin Impact was definitely one because it looked so much like Breath of the Wild. I was like, oh, that looks so like awesome. And then got a couple more, like the one where there's like a guy in a post-apocalyptic world walking like on a freeway and all the cars are abandoned. That's like the picture of the game cover. I just can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But that was a PS only game as also. The Last of Us, I think, if memory serves.
Revelio.
Alright. So Sebastian's taken care of. Go ahead and get this done, so when we're out and about and we do come across these astronomy tables, we can start, activating those. Not only that, I got all these little side quests popping up, so I'm going to start knocking some of these out too. I've just been kind of breezing through the main quests of the game, somewhat quickly. But at some point I need to taper back from that a little bit and start working on some of these side quests. And guys, there's a lot to the side quests. There's, collectibles, there's just loot, just...
Hello there. Perhaps you can
Yeah,
help
we
me.
need to start working on these. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. So, a couple of these are pretty self-explanatory. We run by this all the time. This is the courtyard. This is hard to find. I can never seem to just go straight there. I always get mixed up. So I don't know if I'll be able to actually do that, but...
Revelio.
Okay, I want to get in here and get this page because I keep hearing it and it's bothering me. Okay, Dee Dee, gotcha. Yeah, I'm usually bad with names, but I think I got that one right, because I've just seen it so many times, when I do my research on different games. I've been really trying to find something, what comes after Zelda, and that was kind of Hogwarts for me. But then I kind of started doing Skyrim videos and some other stuff, so, the Legos, Fortnite. But yeah, at some point, I think I will, especially after Metroid Prime 4 is done. I mean, Elden Ring, that's another option. Elden Ring looks really cool. And it's open world. It actually reminds me of, it's like a newer Skyrim. It's my kind of game, at least from what I can tell, just by watching a video or two.
Alohomora.
So yeah, lots of options here for games coming up. But at some point I will invest in that PS, just because, I've played Xbox, I've played Switch. PS is the one I really just haven't had any time with. And it's gonna suck getting used to a whole nother button set. Yeah, no kidding, Louis. Luis. Not sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, I was kind of like really disappointed. A long time ago for the GameCube, they had a Harry Potter game.
Revelio.
And my daughter was like huge into it at the time, and she was just like, this game sucks, you know? She was right, it wasn't very good. I mean, it was Harry Potter, but it just wasn't a very good game. This one? Yeah. This one's got the elements. Oh, no fly zone. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm gonna get back on track here. I tend to get shiny rocked, it happens. Oh wow, my phone just totally died. That's awesome.
Revelio.
Alright, back to class. One thing I get irritated with in the castle is I seem to get hung up on like every little corner. Unless you're like, you know, far from all the edges,
What are you up to now?
it's gonna get you.
Revelio.
Okay, so here's one of those trunks. And see that little thing flying around up there? So I told you guys I would show you this one when we came across one. This is as good of any to show you this. So that's going to be this whole dandelion quest. The dandelion keys. So what we essentially have to do is activate that thing by getting close to it and then follow it. And it's going to take us to that blue trunk that's highlighting up down there.
Where it might lead me.
Now, you don't always see it that obviously, you know, this one's pretty close, so we got lucky here. But yeah, sometimes those dandelions are going to be just, they're going to fly away from you, you're going to lose track of them. And, you know, it can just ruin your whole day. So anyway, what it's going to do is it's going to self-guide itself over here. Now, you see the key is just kind of flying here. And guys, this is a real pain in the butt, and I can never time it right, so what I normally do is just keep spamming the button, and it smacks it. You know, it's kind of a pain sometimes, but at some point it's going to make itself go in there. Now, if you're good at timing this, good for you, you know, like...
Got it.
Okay, so there it is. I was literally just spamming the button that whole time.
An old coin.
As soon as it woke back up, it tried to move again, and I just got lucky it went in the right direction. So that's my method, you know. Sometimes it can take a while, because sometimes that thing just doesn't want to go toward that stupid keyhole. You know, sometimes you're just sitting here spamming that button, smashing that bug, you know, over and over again. But probably about 50-50, I get it pretty quickly. But if I try to do it, like by timing it, you know, and waiting for it, I'll never hit it. So really, my only method is the spam the button method. Yeah, poor key, I know. No keys were harmed in the making of this content. So you're saying Elden Ring looks pretty challenging? Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The dragon.
I found Skyrim extraordinarily challenging when I first picked it up. God, I was just dying left and right, but I mean, it was still fun, so I just stuck with it. And something like 1,000 hours in, I finally started getting good at it to the point where I didn't feel like I was going to die every day.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student.
Well, then how do you say it, Louis, or Luis? Like, when you're speaking it, does it sound more like Louis or does it sound more like Luis?
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Oh yeah, okay. So if you move the joystick up, it zooms one way. If you move the joystick down, it zooms the other way. So I just got to get it into focus here, and then the game should take over.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class.
Okay, then I'll say
Is that
Luis.
clear?
I like to know that I'm saying it right, so thank you.
It's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables.
I've known people with that name, and one was,
Oh,
just
hello.
an
Good to see
American
you
guy
again.
born
We Ravenclaws must stick together.
in Europe, I think. He
hello,
said
Emmett. Nice to see you
Netherlands.
again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say?
And he pronounced his Louis.
I have a spare one you could borrow.
And
for
then
your
I knew
stick
somebody in Europe when I was living over there, from Spain, actually, from, a Spanish citizen. And he said Luis. So same spelling but different name. I just thought it was really cool.
That's fair.
Trying to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
I swallowed down the breathe hole.
Good that is.
So that little itchy,
My hands are too cold to use a telescope.
Yeah, that's going to be there for a minute.
Revelia.
I also grew up with a Louis in high school. And the guy could, rap. Legit.
Revelio.
I wonder if he ever, made music. For real.
The perfect night for. Oh, hello again.
Oh, nuts. I totally looked at that minimap wrong.
Revelia.
That's right.
This was his
You guys
old
probably
telescope.
noticed that right away. I'm
Looks
sitting there
practically
running
brand
around, wondering what's going on. Go back! Go back!
Revelia.
I need to get up and get some water. This is not going to fix itself.
Stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Alright, what have we been on for now? 2 hours. Yeah, this might be a pretty long stream tonight. It's only 1 in the morning for me, I don't know, I've been going to bed earlier because I was at my family's. Now I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't keep that schedule and be more like normal. Because I notice when I wake up at 1 and 2 in the afternoon, things are starting to close and then the day's gone and... I make no promises. I'll definitely be on for at least another hour tonight because I was going to bed around 2 while I was there, and then I was up around 10:30. Not too terrible. Oh, so Louis is supposed to have an O in it. And you know what? I should know that because I live in St. Louis. Yeah, it was a very common name in Europe. Yeah. Oh, so you're an hour ahead of me then, Luis. So let's see, you're in what I call Eastern time zone. And then Dee Dee, you're on West Coast if I remember right. Louis the 14th, wasn't he the king of the Disneyland castle in Germany? Okay, so yeah, that's the same time zone then. So Puerto Rico, like New York. So I'm in the Midwest, kind of middle of the United States. Okay, he was French. Yeah, I went to the Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany, and there were like 3 kings they talked about or something. I just can't remember their names. Me? Can't remember names? What? That doesn't happen.
The perfect night for...
I have.
Alright, back to our... Wow, the water helped a little, but it is not gone. I really did a good job on that one. My eye was starting to tear up.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the location to the table were a
Alright, had to readjust my controller there. Cable is getting hung up.
Revelio.
Alright, so we need to follow our boy here. And wow, I'm really like hot. That sugar from the ice cream is really starting to make
It's
itself
nice having a
known.
fellow stargazer to explore.
I am going to go turn on a fan real
Happy to be
quick.
here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Because you didn't want to pay the bills.
If you're sure.
Alright. You guys. Alright, break is over. I'm done eating, so yeah. I'll get back to some more steady gameplay here. Thanks for being patient, folks, while my character just kind of stands around for no reason. Other than, you know, I'm doing other things with my hands.
Out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Confringo! A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Revelio. Amit. What?
Nuts.
What?
Trying to get that page, and that's twice I talked to him. There we go. Okay, I hear another one, but it's probably like outside or something. So find the astronomy table. I think it's right above my head. No. No, broomstick, come on. Okay, so I think I actually have to like walk through the castle to get in there. Oh, I just had a pop-up on my laptop that said extended warranty. Like, what the heck?
Revelio.
Like, I get those phone calls all the time. Like, your car's warranty is expired. I've never seen one on my computer.
Revelio.
This ushers in a new era of telemarketing. I didn't think I could grab that page from way over here. But it's so close!
Revelio.
Alright, there we go. So same kind of deal, only now we have rotate.
Center of your view.
So if you go left and right, it's going to spin it. If you go with the left joystick, then you can orientate it. So
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
I think I've got it orientated just about right. Ish. And you just got to get kind of close, like it doesn't have to be perfect, and then the game should take over.
I was right about the tables.
Oh wow, I
They
missed a lot
really
in
are
chat.
gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be.
Alright,
credited
Louise,
with my
have a good
rewards
night.
one day.
Thanks for hanging out. So, Dee Dee, if you're like me, those are the only 2 words that you know in Spanish. I mean, I might know a few more, but, yeah, my vocabulary is very lacking. Oh, you say bye? Okay, good to know. Aloha.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading.
And I
In
look
Germany,
forward to
they
writing
said
them.
choose.
This is only the beginning. And if I have
In Italy, they
You're
said ciao.
welcome. It has goblin cut glad. It's all in the throat reel.
I can't remember what they said in
Anyway,
France.
glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
They might have just said bye. Yes, Dee Dee, so can I. all that time I spent in Europe and I didn't pick any of the languages up. I tried several.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night.
The way my
What
brain
of you?
processes information and works, it's very hard for me to take words and translate them, like, because it's not word for word translation. It's like different sentence structure, and I'm all over the place. Not only that, it is hard for me to memorize the vocabulary also. So between those two things that I have working against me, it's just been... I am not a multilingual human being. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, now I can use my broomstick. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Alright guys, now this wall, there's like a lot. So like if you walk this whole wall all the way around, you know, Hogwarts, it's quite extensive. A lot of these little nooks and crannies will have pages hidden. Some of them you'll have to lockpick. Chests, like for example, there's one lighting up there. Yeah, the pages though, those are really throughout. And I'm not going to do this right now, you know, it's kind of sidetracking. But I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I keep meaning to mention that. And every time I'm running around out here, I forget. And then it just never happens. Yeah, you can see like all sorts of stuff lighting up in their pages, etc. Okay, so getting on your broomstick using Revelio. We just found as another... whatever these are called. Astronomy table, I think.
Professor Shaw mentioned.
But we can only use these at night, so it's kind of like the moons. Moons. It's a nighttime deal. Nazclad. We got you with the languages, didn't we? See, now I'm going to be responsible because you're going to be late for work tomorrow. Or wherever you have to be tomorrow.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Revelio.
Oh, it's on the other side of that wall. Actually, no, I can get that. You are mine. I think that was the one I saw flying around earlier. Okay, meet Natty. Okay, yeah, that, I don't want to do that just yet. I want to do some of this other first.
Revelio.
How do you say bye in Russian? I used to know that. Spasiba? No, that's thank you. Ah, it's bugging me. It's bouncing around in my brain and I just can't pull it out. It's kind of funny, I remember Spasiba though. And bye is so, like, common too. As soon as I hear it, I'm going to be mad that I didn't remember.
Mine now, demiguise.
I will take that, for sure. Maybe I can lockpick this now. Yes, I can.
Alohomora.
I'm gonna have to Google this because it's really making me mad that I can't remember. Like, this is the one I should have remembered. Alright. Let's get to work.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I wonder if this will even come up on Google.
Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this...
Speak with Miss Bickle.
My husband.
Okay, so I think this is the one where we
He
go
must
into
be
like a
around
little
his-
circus tent and it really like becomes a big circus tent on the inside.
He has a little
If it is, that's a
hideout
fun
in the
one.
forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
Last three letters are Oka. Aka.
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where
Baspadania.
are you, Archie?
My brain can rest. Guys, that was going to keep me up all night if I couldn't think of that. That was really going to make me mad. And I was actually getting Google open on my phone when that hit. I was like, okay, thank God I didn't have to Google it, because I wouldn't even
Why
known
did you
how, I
challenge
guess.
that
How do you say goodbye in
horrible
Russian? But yeah, Baspadania. So yeah, Spasiba, Baspadania, and I used to know a Russian greeting, but God, that's like more than one word, so yeah, I'm not even going to try. Oh, no fly, so I guess we have to
When
follow
I took the
Natty.
letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle.
So yeah, again, you
He
can
had
kind of
been
push
doing
the game a
same
little
thing
bit,
we
just go
are,
ahead and sprint.
Providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide
Or maybe
all
this is the
evidence against
Thustral?
Harlow
Heck, I
that we
can't
need.
remember.
We will need something more.
Revelio.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Alright, so yeah,
Archie's
we're going to be able
footprints. He
to
went this way.
follow...
Revelio.
I thought it was footsteps. I can barely see them. But yeah, they're footsteps, alright. I don't know if you guys can really see that coming through on the video or not. It almost looks like little specks of light coming through trees. It's very hard to tell that they're actually footsteps. Okay, I see one here, here. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I got a dotted line I can follow. Something isn't right. I think she's supposed to be coming with me.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
This might be better at night. With the sun shining down, this is real tough to see. Okay, yeah, something's wrong with my game here. Pretty sure she's supposed to be coming with me, and that's what's like keeping me from advancing right now. Maybe if I pass some time, it'll maybe fix it. Actually, Didi, it might be. Sometimes there's more than one word, you know, so like Boss Badania might be more, I don't know, like formal, whereas just saying like bye might be a different word. Like in Germany, tschüss was like, you know, the just kind of like bye, you know, a quick goodbye. But a more like formal way of saying goodbye was auf Wiedersehen. It's a lot more syllables. Okay, it won't let me pass time, so that's unfortunate. I don't even have the button icon showing up for that.
Revelio.
I don't know what to do here because I've never actually had this happen. She's really stuck. Already tried that, didn't I?
Revelio.
Well, I am running out of ideas here. I might have to save game, reload save. If it'll even let me do that in the middle of a quest. Yeah, I guess it will. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just language confuses me generally. Even the English language confuses me. Is this a save I just put down? I guess it is. Wow, 115. Okay, now she's unstuck. Excellent.
Revelio. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Well, now you guys know how to fix that, just in case you have that issue. Or any issue like that. Anytime an NPC gets stuck, I've always been able to fix it. You know, put the save down, reload save, and it's fixed it. I've just never had an issue here with Natty.
We must find Archie quickly.
So that is a personal first.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Wolves. Thanks for the help, Natty. It's alright. I'm trying to play with one hand right now, so my left hand is on my phone, my right hand was doing all of that.
We should look around.
Let me go ahead and drink a Wiggenweld. One-handed gaming. Too bad I didn't do that on my camcorder. Okay, yeah, my phone is finally charging, and I had to turn it on and like log into it so it would allow me to actually see the interface. And we've got some bad weather in the area tonight, so I want to make sure I have as much charge on my phone as possible. Unfortunately, I tend to lose power here a lot when we have rough weather, even if it's not like right here. If it's even close, like we can lose power, so I've had to learn my lesson, you know, the hard way. When I know storms are coming, get that thing plugged in. It's funny, because every time I have family to come visit me, they always get irritated that I never have my microwave or my oven time set. Well, when the power goes out like every other day, you get tired of setting the oven clock and the microwave clock. I mean, that's a process. There's buttons to push, and it's time-consuming. And I can never remember the order of said button pushing, and then it gets irritating. So yeah, anyway, it's funny, because every time they come visit, they're like, didn't I set that the last time I was here? I was like, yes, you did, and the power is out. Well, then why don't you set it? Because every time we set it, the power goes out. It's just become like this never-ending feud.
I should investigate.
Okay, so I just couldn't help. I should have known. I should have known.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted.
Sounds like Texas.
Maybe a good time to Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way.
Let your natty be your guide.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
Yeah, it must be getting late because my brain is starting to wind down. Like,
he would never overcome it.
I'm not thinking as fast.
Anyway, I can imagine.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is the Thestral.
We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Yeah, Thestral. Okay. So maybe this isn't the quest I thought it was with the circus tent.
Beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first.
Or isn't the circus tent like an actual legit dragon? That's
I
right.
still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
We have to rescue a dragon.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite.
I don't know if I can actually scoop these up. I'm gonna try.
Lumos.
It was a long
Oops.
time ago in summer.
I always do that. You'd think I'd learn.
It seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
Oh, they're not running away.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Interesting.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, they do run away. Okay.
Levioso.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. The motor functions aren't doing so good either. This ought to be an interesting fist fight coming up. Look at me, remembering to fix my cast wheel. Alrighty, Dee Dee. Yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm winding down too. Like, my brain just... I may not make it through this quest. That's okay. There's always tomorrow. But definitely cool hanging out. Appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Oh, whoa. Hello.
Revelio.
Wow, I was totally stuck on that pole.
Revelio.
Back here. Kill him and be done with it. Simple as
Accio. Confringo.
Yeah, that curse makes a big difference in attack
An
damage.
Ashwinder.
Huge difference. Okay, I've kind of been through here before already
It's a pleasant surprise.
for the ancient magic puzzle, so that was in a prior video in case you're interested. No flying. So yeah, there's like one up here, and then a couple more over on that ruin structure, like right there.
Who lived here, I wonder?
And I think, you know, you can normally use your broomstick here to fly up there and get them, but right now, because of the quest, it's kind of blocking our broom. And there's a Merlin puzzle here. I think I'll go ahead and do that while we're at it. These are my least favorite just because they're always time consuming. And some take me a lot longer to figure out than others. That one's going to be quick. Oh, whoops. I usually rely on my broomstick to get around quickly. Kind of weird not being able to use it right now. Oops. Whoa, I went too far.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
Okay, so this is the circus tent quest. I'm kind of confused. I don't remember this way. I mean, granted, it's been a few months since I've played through, but when we get in there, we're going to be rescuing a dragon, so it's not a Thestral at all. Or maybe because I got Thestrals on the way here, maybe that's why my brain equated it to that. And I don't know if there's any point in breaking all these walls. I kind of feel like I'm breaking pots in a Zelda game right now.
Revelio.
Alright, let's do it. A lot of combat in here, if I remember right.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Whoa. That is not the right spell. What just happened? Jeepers.
You will pay for your
Oops.
deeds.
Hello.
Revelio.
Huh. Little bathroom. Pretty wild, like the detail. A lot of hidden goodies in here too. Okay. I don't remember which way I like to do this, up or down. I think maybe this is just loot spot.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's about to get hairy.
Made a great mistake.
I missed that one.
Will you hold still? You're no match for me.
Trying to focus on this one just because that's the boss of this little spot. Hey, where's she going? You're not getting away. There you go.
To your knees.
Ouch. I just stood there and watched that come in. That was fun. Ah, wrong one. Doggone it.
That's just the beginning.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this straight up. Yeah, I hear you. So yeah, pretty tough enemies here. It's not like the earlier game stuff. It takes, quite a bit to knock them down. Now, there are some little tricks and stuff, and this is something I really haven't talked about in my walkthrough yet. I kind of sort of did on one of those mud frogs or whatever they are, where you can like levitate their tongue and then slice them, and it's like an insta-kill. So every like enemy has a unique way it can die quick, or quickly, or quicker, whatever. So I'll kind of show you that here just real briefly. And I really didn't want to talk too much about this earlier game because I was worried about information overload. But anyway, if you go to your collections, go to enemies, it's going to give you a list of like everything you've encountered so far. Excuse me. So, for example, this kind of tells you right here, these camouflage beasts, blah, 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 blah. When its mouth is wide open, Levioso can be used on its fleshy tongue to hoist it into the air. So it's kind of telling you right there a weakness. Okay, that's same. Now what it doesn't say is you have to finish it off with Defendo. So it's not exactly an instruction book. But it'll at least give you kind of a head start on, you know, their weak spot. So like, for example, right now, I think I'm fighting Ashwinders. Okay, so, that reductor curse, I think that's what it's trying to tell me to do right now, off to the right of my combat screen. Okay, it's not showing it anymore. Sometimes these little challenges will pop up on the right-hand side of the screen, and it wanted me to throw a certain cast at them in the middle of one of their casts and disrupt it. And as you could just read there, that's their weak spot. So, yeah, just, you know, be aware of that. You know, try to look at that when you're dealing with enemies you're finding to be tough, or it just seems like, you know, it's taking an awful lot of damage to get them dead. You might be able to find some shortcuts there. Okay, just give me a minute. I want to make sure I'm not missing a bunch of loot here, and it feels like I am. Okay, that's the way we came. Okay, maybe not. Maybe everything's just downstairs from here.
Revelio.
Alright. Got some goodies back here. And this can be deceiving, so there's two platforms. It's kind of like one roundabout staircase or whatever. I don't know how to say that, but 2 ways up, 2 ways down.
Revelio.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to unlock this lockbox here and let this person out.
I need your help. Archie? Archie Bickle. How do you know who I am? Your mother sent us to find you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
Come
We need to get this
on.
open.
Can't skip this.
Hello, Amora. We're so...
Okay, so I don't think this is the dragon anymore. I don't really know now. I'm kind of confused, if I'm being honest.
Not sure how I'd fare.
Okay, that's right. The dragon rescuing that I'm thinking of, that's with Poppy. So that was the wrong NPC. Wrong quest. This one was all about rescuing her boy.
You're
Okay.
here! Oh, you're safe.
Let me talk to you.
Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Can't skip this. We'll just have to suffer through.
Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother. Your husband's friends may be in danger. We don't.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bicker.
Alright.
My
Rock
father
and
used to
roll.
say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help you.
See if I can go sell any junk off.
I must learn more about Mr. Bicker's friends and why.
Hello, Mr. Sim.
What can I do for you?
What do you...
Oh yes, there is junk to be sold.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
And honestly, if anything's like lower grade than what I'm already wearing, I might as well just go ahead and sell it too. even if it is purple or gold. Wow, just about everything purple or gold is like higher. So I might have to take a look at my super suits when I go unlock and see what I have. If something is significantly stronger, I will take the time and, you know, re-upgrade another clothing piece. But if it's only like, you know, 5 or 10 points, I'm not going to bother. So like in my mind, it has to be at least 10 points or more. Then I'll go through the trouble to re-upgrade an item to replace it. Alright, since I just finished that quest and I'm getting real tired here and I'm getting sleepy and I want my bed, I am going to go to the room of requirement. Actually, I'm going to see what we're doing for quests. Yeah, Sebastian. See, this is when we start getting the curses unlocked. So yeah, that'll be for, you know, later when we come back on next time. And these other things, that'll just kind of get done as I'm moving about the castle. And then, yeah, we'll do that sometime down the road. I might even do a little bit of side questing like I mentioned earlier. Well, I'll kind of have to play that by ear when I get back on. But for right now, I do want to do the study. Or not the study, the room of requirement. I want to unlock these clothing items and see what I got going on there. And show you guys what I'm talking about, where if I think, you know, something is worth the materials to upgrade it. Holy guacamole, that's a lot to choose from. Okay, so I think I'm wearing that right now. $67 to $74. Not blowing my socks off here. The only benefit to upgrading it from purple to gold is, of course, I can put the level 3 patch on there, which honestly I do want to do. So I probably will go ahead and upgrade, you know, this. Actually, I don't need to be in the loom right now. I need to be in my regular inventory. Go ahead and equip what I want. Okay, so yeah, automatically I'm not going to upgrade. Oh, golly, that's awful tempting. See, 59, that's what I'm getting at. Do I feel like it's strong enough? That's about a 15-point jump. And I don't have a lot into the upgrades, just the patch. And that's only Kneasel, so that's easy to get. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and downgrade this. Well, God, that's a tough call. I really wish that was gold. It's strong enough for the offensive output. It's just, you know, do I want to downgrade to the level 2 trait? I don't know. I'll come back to that. Okay, so see, same thing, same kind of decision here. 55 to 65 to 68. See, that's about 10 higher. Probably not worth it. Doggone it. Where you want them, you don't have them. Okay, that's not higher anyway, so don't know why I didn't sell that. Okay, we're at 63. Ooh, 84. Look no further than that 84. Wowzers. It's a 20-point jump there, just about. Okay, so I'll have to re-put that patch on there. That's Confringo. Destruction 3. And yeah, I'll probably upgrade this too. It's not a huge jump in the number, but again, I can get that level 3 patch on here. So that one has concentration. Okay, that was the one I wanted the concentration. Let's see if I got that in level 3. I do. Awesome! Gotta go get some of those. Yeah, nice. I have a feeling I'll be wearing this for a while, so if I had one more of those stupid feathers, I could top it off. Mooncalf fur. Okay, I need to go get those out in my jobber knolls, or whatever. I need to put these hippogriffs in the other habitat. Oops.
I'll look after you.
I need these two, so I'm going to toss those out. Doggone it. Okay, I'm gonna be a animal caring fool here for the next 10-20 minutes, however long this takes. See if I can even get them all. They're like all crammed in together here. Oh, I think I actually got them all. That's a shocker. Okay, with the cooldown, I'm probably not going to get all those upgrades done that I want, but I'll get some. Come on. The runt needs to eat too. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Did I get them all?
Revelio.
Get back here. You will eat and you will like it. Alright. I'll come back to this when, you know, I need more materials, which will be very, very soon. I could go buy some too, but, yeah. Time, effort, pass. Ooh, Whooper. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of those. See, I definitely can't keep going there because I don't have that animal yet. But I can top this one off. Awesome. Better and better, guys. Better and better. That's my last Niffler fur. Can't talk. But I don't know if I want to invest that into a purple piece. I'll probably wait on that. Swooper, okay, got it. Oh, there's one. Okay, I don't have the Niffler yet. I've been slacking on my animal hunting. Normally I have all these things caged by now and I can, you know, get at these parts as I need them instead of having to run out to keep buying them. Yeah, why not? Might as well have something growing there.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Okay, let's see where we're at. So, for the uniform item, I'm 210 defense, 275 offense. So not great yet, but we're definitely going in the right direction. Health 1620, not bad. The defense would be a little nice to bump up a little stronger, but yeah, I just need to, you know, get the good animal base going in order to be able to do that. And that's coming. We're going to be opening up another habitat here soon. And we'll be able to throw more animals down. Okay, so I think this is where I have my hippogriffs. Okay, those are named, and of course I've got the thestral. I didn't realize I had so many of those things already. I got 1, 2, 4 of them. Wow. I've only got the one thestral so far. Wasn't there a thestral in the other habitat? Am I tripping? It is getting super late, and I'm probably tripping. No, there is not a Thestral in here. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely tripping. So guys, yeah, my brains need a break, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. In fact, I might just leave the game running while I go, you know, brush my teeth and get all... Ooh, check him out. I did not yet brush him. I need your feather. I don't even know what I was saying now. Oh, I might go brush my teeth and just let the game run, so that cooldown... I don't know if that cooldown actually goes down while you're not playing. Like, if I turn my game off and turn it back on tomorrow, I don't think it passes time like that. I think you have to be in-game for that to progress. But I'm not really sure either, so maybe I'll let it go here for about 15 minutes. Like, leave 5 minutes left on the timers. And then that way tomorrow I won't have to be logged in for long. I can, you know, kind of go back through and re-loot all these monster parts. Alright folks, definitely hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I definitely hope it helped you all out as well. Definitely appreciate you guys watching. If you wouldn't take a yeah, wow, my poor brains. If you wouldn't take a moment to, you know, mash the like button, subscribe, share, comment below, that would be definitely appreciated. So folks, I already said that. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.